Hello and welcome to video 36 in my series, Our Courts Are a Joke. Now, I do need to say that this is not professional legal advice, just the ramblings of a 58-year-old man screwed over in family court by the Honorable Madam Justice Barbara Conway in 2008 and Justice Melanie Kraft in 2021, I believe. Now, these two court cases the second one has gone to the Supreme Court of Canada and been denied. So my next step is to go to the United Nations and hopefully get some satisfaction there. We supposedly are members of the World Court, and I can clearly prove that the court system in Ontario is downright corrupt, at least in the case of those two judges. And yes, hopefully I can get some satisfaction. If not, at least I can try to get some media attention here doing my channel. So today I'm going to speak about our finance minister that just was fired on Friday or resigned on Monday, depending on how you want to look at that. Sorry, I can't pronounce her name right. Chrystia Freeland. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about anyway. So yes, interesting just the political discourse of all this. I watch or read mostly right-leaning media, and just how it's all viewed. Trudeau can't fire her; she's a woman. Trudeau's fired women. Well, if you hire women, you might have to fire women, right? She resigned on what principle? Principle that is Justin Trudeau's GST holiday, which I think probably costs businesses more trying to implement than what the average person is going to save. Although I do find I am saving a little money on my $4 breakfast. So yes, okay, thank you very much. But political tricks of Prime Minister Trudeau, and I guess she had enough of that. Maybe I think that's probably what happened. Then again, she was supposed to give a budget update where they 50%. They blew their deficit projections by 50%. So we are now 60 billion further in debt this year. And they estimated only 40 billion. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, show me anyone in charge of finance that wouldn't get fired for blowing past a budget by 50%. So was he justified in firing her? Well, quite likely. Was she justified in resigning to avoid getting caught up in clearly what's a sinking ship in our federal government? Yeah, I don't blame her for that either, right? So, but just all the political nonsense of it all. Our courts are a joke. Our whole country is a joke. Like, seriously, people, we need to do something. It's insane. Our country is a joke. What are we going to do about it? Well, a better election process would help. Wait a minute. Wasn't he supposed to have done something about that 9 years ago, I think? Yeah, okay. Well, that's coming in handy. My hat's off. I'm not wearing one, but my hat's off to the people that in the recent by-elections where they're putting forth like 100 candidates just to make a mockery of what our electoral process is. My hat's off to those people. So, yeah, anyway, just reading the whole political nonsense of this whole thing. So the second in charge in our country has left, and for better or worse, like I say, the government's clearly a sinking ship. I think it's underwater already. Captain's the only one that doesn't seem to realize that. Will we have an election? Yes, hopefully we will have an election soon, sooner rather than later. That NDP guy, though, will he still get his pension? Yeah, amazing how you can get a pension in 6 years or something. Pretty good job, actually, eh? Being an MP, so. Anyway, so, it's really hard to just filter through the nonsense, especially the nonsense in the media and the nonsense in the political system. And, Donald Trump has been reelected in the United States, and I really understand why. I mean, just the media nonsense. Like, I understand why the average person, as much as that guy is not an average person, but he just seems to speak to the average person, although he's really never done anything for him anyway. But that kind of also makes me wonder, maybe Trump told Trudeau to fire Freeland because apparently he didn't like her either, right? So who knows? Hey, maybe Trudeau, okay, I'll fire her. Please just don't kill us with those tariffs. Please, 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 please. Yes, a position of weakness is what our country is in. And A bit of a side note here as I diverge off into other topics. So Trump is saying, hey, look, you either get your border under control, get that fentanyl under control, or we're going to, 25% tariffs. Well, he's right. I mean, why do we just let people walk across the border from the States? Oh, I'm a refugee. Wait a minute, you could afford a flight to New York and catch a bus to the Quebec border and just walk across. Oh, I'm a refugee. Oh, okay, we'll give you free health care and a hotel room in Niagara Falls for a few months, and I guess we're going to feed you too. It's interesting. I'm trying to take my kids to Niagara Falls, and I look at the cost of hotel rooms, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't afford that, And, well, of course, where's all my money? All my money was stolen by the court system. So, you know, I should just walk across the border with my kids, and hey, we'll get a free trip to Niagara Falls for a few months. So not to seem, unsympathetic to refugees, and God bless them. I mean, there's a lot of problems in the world, and I understand people. I understand people that have had to flee with nothing but the clothes on their backs, and my heart certainly goes out to people, and we should certainly help them to the best we can. But like I say, walking across the border from the United States, you are not a refugee, period, right? So, but we should need to help people. But by the same token, we can't bring people into this country by the hundreds and hundreds of thousands. We don't have the homes. As you see, I live in a kitchen myself, right? So, quite a messy one. I'm sorry, but anyway, it is my home, and I live in bins. Yes, bins are actually very handy. So, but anyway, yes, our country is a joke, and our courts are a joke. So please watch my videos. If you want to email me, you can reach me at our courts are a joke, all one word, our courts are a joke at gmail.com. And I'm 2024 is coming to an end. 2025, I am going to try to put more effort into my thing. I've looked at some protesters went to Ontario legislature and were protesting this closing down of safe injection sites. Hey, if we help drug addicts to do their drugs, how about helping alcoholics with like free beer? And well, you need a big screen TV to watch while you're drinking your beer. Like, why don't we get people off drugs? Wouldn't that be a solution? Why don't we get the alcoholics off booze? Why don't we start dealing with helping the true cause of what the problems are, instead of just giving them free needles and a warm place to shoot up, right? Like, does that make too much sense? I don't know. Anyway, so that's my ramblings for today, December 22nd, 2024. I hope you are all ready for the holidays. I still have 2 more days to procrastinate to get something for my kids, and but that's really the only 2 people I have to buy for, I guess. Thank you, Canada Post, for going on strike. You saved me a lot of money having to mail Christmas cards this year. And anyway, with that, I'll wrap this up. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever holiday. But hey, happy Boxing Day, the one holiday we can all agree on. 50% off for everybody. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to do another video shortly on Brian Mulroney, who passed away and had a state funeral not too long ago. And that is my next video. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a good day.